Hold on. This is Rick with Shooter 1721, back with the Kral Puncher Jumbo from Pyramid Air. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you, Kirsten, for sending this to us. What do we have here? We got a 425cc tank. We got a 2-stage adjustable trigger. We got a 22-inch barrel. We got 8 pounds as far as the total weight without the scope of the gun. It's 22 cal. We get 2 mags come with the gun. They're 12 shot. So that's really nice. And you get a single shot tray, and here's your adapter. You have a female Foster that you're able to use. And then check this out. Here's something that's kind of really cool about this. We have the power adjuster here, so you can set what you want as far as airflow. And what that does in our pre-screen that we did yesterday, and just a little bit of taking a look at this gun before we do the review, we had an 18 grain JSB we used as a standard, and we put it on full max, shooting in a 900, right at 900. Put it at 12 and 6 o'clock, so straight up and down, right in between as you adjust it. We were shooting somewhere in the 640, 50 range, and then we dropped it the whole way down with the 18 grain, and it dropped the whole way down to like 282, 285, somewhere in there. So it goes to show you can adjust this, and of course if you adjust it, you can tune it to what you want with the pellet. There's a lot of features here for $600. So I'm telling you, $600, the thumb hole stock, and you can look at this walnut stock. This is gorgeous. This is really nice, and I'm a big fan of the thumb hole, so I really like this gun. The Puncher Jumbo is impressed me in the trial run. We shared some things on Facebook. We put some things out there of a shot group of 50. We had no wind yesterday. Of course, we got wind today, and we actually had 5 shots at 50 yards in the same hole. And I think we were using the 15.89s for that. Just some impressive stuff. Just want to thank Birchwood Casey also that does our target systems. We want to thank you so much for sending us those targets. We give a big shout out to all our sponsors because we really appreciate them because of all the things they do for us. We do want to mention the scope here, and the scope is a center point, and it's a mil dot system. It's a 3 to 12. This is something you can buy at Walmart, and it's only about $80, $80 to $90. It's a great gun, or a great scope to have. Well, that's enough talking. Let's get to shooting. Okay, well, here we are with the JSB 1589. So we got them first. We're gonna shoot at the center target there and see what's going on. And we got our G2 Caldwell G2 chronograph iPad right here. You should be able to watch what I'm doing on both cameras. Okay. .945, not bad. I'm seeing some real good consistency right out of the gate. Accuracy is really good. I'd say that is just a ½ inch group there, and the consistency, wow, extreme spread, 5 feet per second. Now we just filled the gun, so that first shot that went just a hair high compared to the other group, I think if we were to reshoot that, we'd pretty much just shoot the same hole there. It's looking really good. I'm pretty happy with that. So we moved those 15.89s. So now we're gonna jump into, we'll jump into doing the 18 grainers, and we're gonna shoot the upper left-hand corner. So we'll go, one thing, if you're shooting a Marauder most of your life, or you have a Marauder, these mags will mess with your mind, so you definitely want to put it in where you have this part right here, have your finger there, so when you're sticking that in, it's more of a round going in. Look how smooth it transitions. The side lever cocking is really nice. Now, since I shot this group, I'm going to stop this, and then I'm going to save that group, okay? And then if I want, I could type in, you know, the 18 grainers. I could type all that in. And all you do for that is go up here, and you go into here, and you can go, hey, I'll type that in, you know what I mean? And then I got the JSB in there already, and I push start, and now we're set to a new one, and it's going to save it for me. And you can see the battery life you got here. This means that you're connected to the chronograph with your iPad. So now we're going to shoot the next group. We're going to shoot the upper left. So we're going to see what we got here with the 18 grainers. Just double checking everything I got here. Now you can see the feet per second. 909 is a great speed for an 18 grain pellet out of a 22. And shooting in the same hole on the second shot is pretty amazing too. And what we drop, 890. Okay. I'm liking the 900 feet per second. We're gonna wait for this vehicle to go up by. Yeah, we do live by a road, so we're gonna let them go up through, make their noise there. Sorry about that, we're not at the private range today, so. Okay. Okay, we did not get a feed there. I don't know what we got here. Oh, okay. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, that was my fault. I had that up there just a hair. Well, I'd say that's a 1/2 inch group too, also with the 18 grainers. And look at the feet per second here. This is a 22 cal. I'm very impressed to get that kind of feet per second. When you're up there with the 15 grainers up there, that's moving. 900, that 880 to 900 is a beautiful place to be. Of course, JSB pellets, we pretty much know what they're gonna do. Now we're gonna get into the interesting ones, which I have no idea what they're gonna do. We're gonna get into the GTOs. So we're gonna try the GTOs here and see what they do. Now these guys are your, you know, this is getting the lead out. So they'll probably be moving. I don't know what kind of accuracy at 50 yards, what we're looking at. I'm not sure what you're gonna see. So we will definitely see what we got here. And what we could do, we just push stop. I'll save the group and I'll go to, we'll just do just like this. We'll go here, go G, T, O. You know, I know what that means, so I'm good. Push start, we're off and we're running. I have no idea what these dudes are doing coming out of the muzzle, so this could be very interesting. I'm gonna shoot, this time I'm gonna go to the lower left. Lower left. Well, broke 1,000. 1,002. That's pretty good. So far, we're staying around 1,000 feet per second, and the accuracy we're getting is really good. Looks like we're staying around a 1/2 inch group. Let's see if we can get this other one in the middle of those four. Yep, it went through one of the holes. I don't know which hole it went through, but it did go through one of the holes. Wow, okay, so the Kral is saying, thank you very much for feeding me this GTO JSB lunch. It really likes that a lot. So that, to me, is like seeing those numbers. That's, what's our stream spread there? 16. So, Wow, that is awesome. 1,002 is our max, 986. See this information here? This is great to have. So we go like this and we save the group. So now it's saved. So now we go, hey, you know what? Now we're going to shoot some H and N. So we'll go H and N. And we're going to shoot some of these guys, and we'll know that we're shooting the barracudas. I'm not going to waste time typing that in while we're doing the video, guys. So I'm going to push start so we get this ready to rock and roll. And you can see we're just shooting everything off of the same fill. So that's what we're doing. We know these are a heavier pellet. So, all right. Now, this, every time I go to flip this around, I'm like, dang, I got to remember to put that mag in like this. So here we go. I think this is our, I think these will be our heaviest pellet today. Yeah. So, all right. We're going to shoot the upper right. So we'll see how we do with the upper right. I figured they'd be going 839. Big barracuda. They're opening up a little bit here. They're starting to, that first one was a little off. Let's see how the fourth one plays out. Actually the fifth, but. Through the same hole. So we have one flyer out of that group. What was that one? Okay. I just wanted to see if there was a major, you know, feet per second spread there on that, but there wasn't. Actually, that's a 1/2 inch group without the flyer, so I'm not sure about the one pellet. Could have been a bent skirt. Now guys, I pull pellets right out of the tin. We're not weighing them, we're not doing anything, because that's not the real world. Now some of you shooters out there are like, well, I weigh my pellets, I clean them, I put them through the dishwasher. Well, you know what? Here we're showing just things out of the tin. You can do things to accuratize your air gun or whatever, your pellets, whatever you want to do. But we like just showing the raw stuff right here. So that's what we're doing. Okay, up, last but not least, is the Crosman Premier. And this is your Walmart pellet you see a lot of. And I thought, you know what? Let's just see how she groups out of the crawl. We don't know. So we're going to shoot lower right. Wow, 920. Well, that opened up a lot to, I'd say, probably 1.25 inches, that group at 50 with the Premiers. So there's 5 different pellets at 50 yards. You can see the accuracy we got there. And by everything we're looking at, the JSBs and the GTOs, even the Barracuda with that one flyer, all turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Now we definitely want to show you the extreme. We're going to go down to 100 and see how she prints at 100 yards. So we'll go from there and see what happens. Let's set that up. Here we are with the Kral Jumbo, and we're sitting at 100 yards, and we got Barracuda 2114s. We want to go with the heaviest pellet today because we do have a wind messing with us. So we're going to see if we can get a legit group at 100. We know what it did yesterday in pre-film. So we want to see here on film if we can get a really nice group with it. So we're going 100 yards, 2114 Barracudas. wind pushed that one down for sure. You can feel, I can feel that wind come up, and that one dropped pretty good, but not bad, not bad. We have a flyer pellet, but we have a nice group, so we're gonna see, we have one flyer, so we're gonna bypass him. I'm gonna call that a bad pellet. I'm gonna call that a bad pellet because the rest of the group is right there, so. Looks like we got about 1.5 inch group with a bad pellet. All right, so we were back there and I was talking with Ryan and I said, we had this flyer right here. And I'm thinking, you know what, it can't be, you know, I can't believe it would go off the grid like that. So I shot a 5th shot and you'll see it on film. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see a little drop. We see a little drop here. But when I reshot the next shot, just to put it back up here, so to be honest with you, you're looking at right now, we're looking at about 1.5 inch group at 100 yards with the Barracudas. If the wind wasn't blowing today in testing, we didn't shoot much better last night. We shot just a little over 1 inch in preview testing. But inch groups at 100 with the Kral, you know, you're looking at, I think the price point is $5.99. Shooter 1721, we definitely give it a thumbs up here. I definitely like what you can do with this gun and all the features it does have. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Thanks for watching.